Lord, oh my lord, oh my lord, guys, this is the video. This is the video that we have been meaning to make, that is in the making.
And that's on period.
You know, this video is going to be, I think, very cutthroat. It's going to be very blunt, because I think when it comes to advanced manifestation techniques, you know, like, everyone always likes to make a million excuses. They always love to come up with 1,000 different reasons and stories as to why they can't do something, why something's so difficult, why blah, 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 blah. And this video does not play around. This video does not align with that, okay, guys? Because these techniques and methods and honestly just facts have literally been used by millions of people, by I think probably almost every single person every single day that they're living their life, but they're just doing it unconsciously, okay? Because conscious manifestation is a choice, it is a lesson, it is something that you have to build, okay? It's a skill. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about advanced manifestation concepts, okay? These are things that literally I think will take your manifestation game to the next level. They are things that I've developed over the past 4 years that I've been consciously manifesting, and I think really changed the game for me from just, you know, the basic, oh, do your affirmations and, you know, visualize the reality you want and like blah blah blah, you know, to actual practical things that are backed by neuroscience, that are literally proven methods used by millions of people every single day. Okay, so let's get straight into this. Okay, no yapping, no nothing, okay? We understand that the law of assumption is a universal law. It is the law that states that whatever you assume to be true is true. That is literally it. Point blank, period. Don't overthink it. Literally just that's it, okay? Everything in your reality is created from your assumptions, meaning that all of your struggle, all of your past experiences, all of your past, present, and future things that you will experience, everything in your reality is because of your assumptions, whether this is your conscious assumptions or your subconscious. That's why if you sit here and you're like, well, why did this thing happen to me like 8 years ago? And, you know, that's not fair for me, blah, 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 blah. It was most likely your subconscious, okay? It was the story that you have been programmed by your parents by that first like 1 to 12 years of growing up where you were just ripe for the programming. The story that you tell yourself about your life is confirmed through your assumption by your reticular activating system. This is a system within your nervous system that basically is known as your confirmation bias. This is why when people say, oh, if you think of how many yellow cars there are on the road, you will all of a sudden start to see yellow cars everywhere, because that is all that the brain is designed to do. If you tell yourself, oh my God, that tiger's gonna kill me, then oh my God, you are going to be focusing on every single tiger that you ever pass by. This is why if you're in the jungle all of a sudden and you're passing by a tiger, you're gonna be like fucking staring at it all the damn time, because that's what your brain is focused on. It's not going to see the nature. It's not going to see the leaves. It's not going to see the beautiful sky above you. It's just going to see that damn tiger, and you're going to be pounding, and you're going to be fight or flight, and you're going to be sprinting away in a few seconds, okay? Your dominant thoughts are what will end up creating your reality through this reticular activating system, through your assumption, through the spiritual woo-woo that we have all been talking about all this time, okay? So whatever you choose to focus on will happen. This is why that famous statement of wherever your attention goes, your energy will flow, because it is simply true. Your brain is literally wired through neuroscience to be and act this way. So if you want to focus on all the beautiful things in life, all the amazing opportunities surrounding you, and program yourself in that way, then yes, you will start to notice that, and beautiful opportunities will begin to pop up for you. And it's not all this like, oh my God, they just magically appear out of nowhere. No, it's because you almost are now creating them. You are stepping on the path to create this opportunity and this reality for you. But if you do the exact opposite and you are sitting there whining all day, being like, the world sucks, life sucks, I can't believe this person did this and that person said that, and oh my God, the system is this way, and blah 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 blah, you are caging yourself. You are literally locking yourself in the world's most depressing fucking cage, and all the people that are making it, that are actually stepping forward, taking responsibility over their life and making the effort to change, will pity you, and then they'll move on. They'll look at you for 5 seconds and be like, wow, that's really sad, I can't believe you think like reality is that way, and then they will literally walk away. Okay, babes? I'm getting like heated right now over this. Your dominant thoughts are what end up creating reality. Whatever you choose to focus on will end up forging and sculpting the path that you are on. This is why the concept of a mental diet is so important, because you need to become aware of the thoughts that you are having on a daily basis. Because if all of a sudden you have been programmed your entire life to look in the mirror and tell yourself everything ugly that you hate about yourself, how worthless you feel like you are, how undeserving of love you are, how your parents told you this and this person treated you this way and this happened in 8 years ago, so all of a sudden now you are unworthy, you are disgusting, you are disgraceful, you always have to fight for your attention in the room, you feel like you have to prove your worth every damn second, you feel like you have anxiety whenever it comes to speaking to any new stranger, that is the story and identity you have told yourself. That is the mental diet that you have created over these past years. Just like a physical diet, when it comes to eating broccoli now instead of eating that Taco Bell every single day, you need to start becoming aware of the thoughts that you are having and purge them the minute that they arise. If you start thinking to yourself, oh my God, I'm ugly. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nip it by the bud. Sit there and say, no, 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 not today, babe. Not right now, babe. Reprogram it with what you want to experience. Sit there and say, I'm so beautiful. Move on, move on. It doesn't need to be this massive ritual of, I'm so beautiful, I'm so beautiful, I'm so beautiful, look at you and that perfect skin right there. No, it is simply just the act of reprogramming yourself like a damn animal at the end of the day, that what you have been telling yourself is not okay, it's not the normal, it's not what we are going to just accept as true, and you're going to tell yourself, no, I am beautiful. I am this person who experiences this. I am in this reality. And it's that simple. Then you move on with your day. Then you literally just stop thinking about it, okay? Just like you would think, oh, I'm so ugly, and then move on with your day as if it's nothing. No, I'm so beautiful, and then you move on with your day thinking it is nothing. And yes, it might feel like it's lying to yourself at the end of the day, but that's why this is advanced manifestation, because you know that it will feel like lying at first because you've been telling yourself the exact opposite for the past 20 years. So of course it's gonna feel like lying to yourself, because why would all of a sudden you telling yourself you're rich when all your life you have affirmed that you are poor, that you live in the slums, that you are not happy with your financial state, and now all of a sudden you're this millionaire, you're rich, you're wealthy, you're abundant, you're stable? No. Your nervous system doesn't even know what that feels like at the end of the day. So of course it's gonna feel like BS for a while. That's the point. Your attachment to things is why there is resistance. Listen, guys, when I was really overweight, the concept of me having my dream body felt literally like a fairy tale to me. Like, I believed that it would have been easier for me to be a millionaire and to climb the ladder and to make businesses and do all this stuff. Then I would have believed it would have been easy for me to just lose weight, for me to just go to the gym like 3 or 4 times a week. That was my attachment that I had to certain things. So what we need to do when we have these negative attachments, for me, when I had this negative attachment to weight loss, I had to reprogram that. I had to start telling myself, no, losing weight is so easy. No, making more money is literally natural for me. No, I get better every single day. I get better every single year, okay? I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly living life. So how can you say that, oh my God, I'm stuck in the same stagnant place where losing weight is so difficult for me? No, because if I'm growing, if I'm learning more about how to lose weight, if I'm evolving in the gym, if I'm doing practices to reprogram my identity to now be the person that does work out all the time, that is healthy, that does love eating healthy, then no, I'm not going to stay the same. I'm not going to sit there and cry about it all day. I'm not going to be stagnant and not make any progress towards the goal that I desire, because I'm going to be growing. I'm going to be evolving. I'm going to be learning more. Okay. So that attachment just doesn't even make sense at the end of the day. So you have to start sitting there and thinking rationally towards these things. Be like, is this really true? Like, if I was to zoom out my life picture right now and think of me next 1 year, 5 year, 10 years, is this really reality? Is this really where I want to be and how I want to live 10 years from now? And if the answer is no, then babe, then realize it's not true and realize that there's a different path for you, okay? Placebos hack reality. Okay, what is a placebo? For the people that might not know, a placebo is basically when you do something, but yet you believe it has this intention behind it. It's like drinking water and telling yourself, this is gonna make my skin so clear. My skin is so clear because I'm drinking all this water. Or it's like looking at the color green and thinking, oh my God, every time I see the color green, I'm getting more money. Money is attracted to me. Like, look at this color green right here, guys. Money right there flowing into your life, okay? It's basically adding delusion behind something that allows you to believe and manifest things on a next level. Because a lot of people are stuck in the 3D reality. They are stuck in this belief that things are only created by hard work, by sitting here and working against the grain and climbing the ladder. Manifestation and placebos basically tells you that you can create anything from anything. I could literally believe that every single step that I am taking, I am energetically radiating at a higher vibration. Or, you know, every single time that I drink water, I take a shower, I am cleansed of all my negativity. I am cleansed from all my past traumas. I am cleansed from all this subconscious blockages and resistance. It's adding attention to the smaller things in life. And this is really important for forging your identity, but also just getting accustomed to manifestation and how conscious manifestation works at the end of the day. So every single time that you are eating food, tell yourself, this is replenishing my body. This is making me so healthy. This is getting me one step closer to my dream body. This is fulfilling all my nutrient goals, blah, blah, blah. Even if it's not, even if it's ice cream, even if it's damn Taco Bell at the end of the day, just sit there and tell yourself that, because as well, quantum physics and science has literally proven that the relation that we give to certain things can affect the molecular structure of it. There was a study a long time ago with water where basically literally they had like 3 cups of water. One person put a label on one of the cups of water saying, I love myself, I'm so beautiful, life is amazing. Another one literally had the most rancid comments ever of like, kill yourself, I hate life, you're gonna die, and everything is worse. And then one just kind of had a neutral energy with barely any labels on it, just being like, whatever, life is fine, I don't really care, whatever. All three of them, when looked under a microscope, had different molecular structures towards them. The one with I love you was so beautiful, it was so symmetrical, it was so structured and nice and accordant. The one with kill yourself on it was dark, it was kind of evil, it was chaotic, there was so much negativity going on in it, like you could feel it. And it was weird. And that just goes to show that whatever the intention you put behind something can actually physically change it and how it's going to affect you, especially with food and especially with water. This is also why those people that do like those moon rituals where it's like, oh, I'm putting this water under the moonlight and I'm believing that drinking this water tomorrow is going to manifest all my desires. That actually works. It literally helps you manifest those things because you are literally setting the intention behind that water to do so. So period. Also, we are literally like, what is that, like 80% water or something at the end of the day? So if you reprogram water, you are literally reprogramming 80% of yourself. That's literally only leaves 20% of the work to be done, okay? Girl math. It is your responsibility at the end of the day to heal your traumas, face your demons, find your triggers, and revise the story of your past. If you do not face this, if you stay in avoidance and you don't face your grief, you don't face your trauma, you don't face the cards that you have been dealt in your life, then all of the conscious work means literally nothing. You will immediately fall back into the old story, the old patterns, the old identity, the old version of yourself, the old reality, because you have not done the deeper work. If you're sitting here consciously telling yourself all day, oh my God, I'm so beautiful. Oh my God, I love life. Oh my God, everything's amazing. Subconsciously, you don't believe that because you have never faced the shadow version of yourself that tells yourself you're unworthy of money, that tells yourself you will never have your dream body, that tells yourself you are not good enough for the basic things in life, that you are not good enough for romance, not good enough for love. So yeah, you telling yourself that this SP, this partner is obsessed with you is so unbelievable because you have never faced those darker parts of yourself. So what we need to do is we need to get into therapy. We need to journal about it. We need to do shadow work. We need to do some type of process to heal these darker parts of ourselves, to actually face them. Stop escaping. Stop avoiding all your grief in your life. Stop literally sitting here and telling yourself, oh my God, I'm broken and this is this. No, the brain is literally moldable like damn plastic at the end of the day. So all of these past things can be healed eventually. Or at least if they are not healed, you can learn to accept them. You can learn to move on in reality. Stop identifying with it. Stop leading it as if it's the most damn interesting thing about you. If you do not heal these darker parts of yourself, then all of these advanced manifestation concepts at the end of the day literally don't mean squat. Don't mean nothing. So genuinely learn to love yourself, learn to heal yourself, learn to start with the basic foundations of how to grow, how to heal, how to move on, how to accept your things, go through the 7 stages of grief if you damn need to, so that these concepts can actually mean something, so that you can actually grow and thrive and be the version of yourself who has the things that you want, who lives this life. I think everyone knows this, but I need to like reaffirm it to y'all again. The 3D genuinely means nothing in the concept of manifestation. Reality is simply a mirror. Your mind is literally what creates your reality. I'm sorry, but like if you shot a hole in your brain, reality means nothing. This world no longer exists for you because you are literally just gone. You are dead, okay? So your reality is literally a creation of your mind, of what is ever going on up here. So if we choose to reprogram that, to look at things differently, to literally like take our brain out of our head and mold it in the way we want and then put it back in, your reality will be 10 times different, okay? Yes, things are science. Yes, there are some things that are just the way they are, you know, like this fucking stuffed animal is made out of fluff, whatever. But at the end of the day, the intention behind it, the energy behind it, the things that it means to you, the way it creates your reality at the end of the day can all be shifted, can all be reprogrammed, okay? One of the things I think is very prevalent right now in society, especially with social media, is to be able to decenter the opinions and perspectives of other people. Everyone nowadays wants to share their perspective, tell you this is right, this is wrong, this is this way because so-and-so said it, this is this way because 5 articles decided it to be true. Listen, reality is simply what you decide it to be. There will always be people out there that will literally find an excuse for anything. I could have literally told you guys in this video life is beautiful and someone will come in the comment section giving you 50 reasons as to why life is the worst thing that they have ever known and that life is literally just ugly, okay? There will always be people like that. All of this manifestation advice, all of these concepts, all these techniques and methods are what you decide them to be. They can all work. They can all completely transform your life. You can literally leave this video and absolutely transcend in reality if you decide to be. But if you let other people and their perspectives and the little voice in the back of your mind being like, well, I don't know if this is true. I've never heard this before. Or like, where's all like the articles stating it to be true? then it means nothing for you. Then it doesn't work. Then it's not real for you, okay? This is also why those people that are like, oh, I tried meditating for 5 minutes and it doesn't work for me. And, meditation just isn't for me. It's not real. It's not like something genuine. No, it's because they applied that attachment onto meditation. They decided in their mind that meditation just doesn't work for them. Exact same thing with manifestation and these concepts. You can easily just decide it does work for you, or you can decide it doesn't. It is literally your choice at the end of the day. Second and last thing is that you need to begin to normalize the experiences that you want to experience. If you want to live in a lavish house and make millions of dollars every single year and do all these fancy things and travel the world, blah, 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 you need to begin to normalize it, at least up here, at least in your mind. And this means that you need to begin to walk in those wealthy neighborhoods around you. You need to begin to get photos of, all these lavish things that you want to do, of all the places you want to travel to. You need to begin to watch documentaries about this person and their experience with so-and-so and how they went to Bali and it was the best thing in the world and blah, 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 blah. And you need to begin to tell yourself that that is you, that is your reality, that is inevitable, that you will experience that at the end of the day, because that is how you normalize it. And anything in your life that is normalized will manifest for you, because there is no resistance, there is no blockages, there's no you sitting here being like, well, I don't know, because blah 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 said this and I grew up this way and this is just my life and my story and my reality. Oh my god. Because it doesn't matter at the end of the day, because you normalize what it is you want to be true, and therefore it is easy for you to accomplish it. Certain things in my reality that I used to think were the hardest, most inconceivable things, now literally I think of it and I'm like, oh, I could easily have that. Oh, that's so easy. Like, I could totally do that if I want to. And it's because I normalize the idea of it. I normalize the idea of me being disciplined, of me getting what I want to do, of me being consistent, of me living the life I want to live, of me having my desires and dream reality. So begin to do practices and associate with people that normalize the things that you want to have. If you are associating with people that are so pessimistic, so depressing, that do drugs and alcohol every single day of their damn lives, that literally sit here and are crying about everything every single day and are being like, oh my god, I can't believe that this just happened and the world sucks because this, and I'm stuck in this cycle and it's only lucky people that get to experience this and it's only blah, 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 then that's going to be your reality too, babe. And that is going to be the lens that you see life. And I think that that is just sad at the end of the day, okay? Y'all can literally say whatever the hell you want. Y'all can literally make up any damn excuse or any story you want. But at the end of the day, there are people out here that started from nothing and made it 10 times further than you. And it was not because they were lucky. It was not because they were privileged. It was because they worked and they studied and they learned the strategy that they needed to learn, and that they got farther because they decided they were going to, because they decided to do the mental work and reprogram their life and find a way to do it, okay? Literally stop it with the excuses. Last concept on advanced manifestation is that you need to revise your past, okay? Revision is genuinely one of the most powerful manifestation techniques, because it acts as your confirmation and your validation for your reality. Now, what is revision? Revision is the act of basically being delusional when it comes to your past or any experience that you have had. A lot of manifestation meditations will have revision, and they'll literally tell you, rethink your day right now. What was it that happened in your day? And now what was it that you wanted to happen? If there was an argument, no, there wasn't an argument. There was actually a beautiful conversation where they were loved, where they were validating you, where everything went perfect. Or if your boyfriend just broke up with you and you're so depressed about it, be like, no, I broke up with him. And that's it. It is being delusional about your past because it acts as confirmation. It's not like you are trying to physically reprogram reality in the sense of, no, I did break up with my boyfriend. And so you go and argue with all these people about it and you're like, no, it was me, guys. Don't believe him. No, because that's just stupid at the end of the day. It is serving as your validation for the 3D, so that when you think about your life and your story and your past and all these things that happen in your life, you can sit there and be like, no, but I am making so much money. Remember that time that my paycheck got doubled for no reason? Remember that time that, I won the lottery? Like, I am so lucky. I am so magnetic. Like, oh my God. It allows you to serve as validation for the manifestations that you are trying to experience right now. You need to stop looking at your 3D for your story that you have been identifying with and the validation for that. Because at the end of the day, a lot of this will just repeat what you don't want. Because if you're trying to consciously manifest something that you do want, then obviously your past story doesn't align with it, because you don't have it. You didn't have it before. So why are you sitting there and looking at the past story for validation for what it is you want? For the fact that you are so healthy, for the fact that you do have this partner, for the fact that you attract so many people every single day, for the fact that you are so confident and charismatic and you're so great at public speaking and blah, 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 blah. Because the past won't help you there, okay, guys? And a lot of us as humans, we want to look at the past because the past is what is comfortable. Our subconscious doesn't want anything uncomfortable. It doesn't want us to change at the end of the day, because change means new experiences. And change could mean that if we move to that next town like 4 miles away, that the damn tigers could be there again and that the tigers are gonna eat us, okay? So yeah, your subconscious doesn't like change at the end of the day. But it is reprogramming it in the past to believe, oh, well, you know, remember that one time we did move and there were no tigers, and then like everything got 10 times better because we moved, and like there was more water, there was more food, there was more shelter, like there was all these amazing, lovely people. It's revising things, even if they didn't happen, to help believe that they are going to happen, to help believe that your future version of yourself can have this. And yes, a lot of people will sit here and be like, that's delusional, that's crazy. But again, it's just another advanced concept that could help you if you resonate with that. If you don't resonate with revision and you think it's the stupidest, craziest thing ever, then don't do it, babe. Who really gives a fuck? No one. No one does. It is you and your journey and what you want to use to help you manifest. And if it helps at least one person, then I did my damn job, okay? Guys, the energy was so like heated. I'm literally gonna like finish this video and go take like a 20-minute deep breath. But anyways, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I know that it was very blunt, very action-packed, very fiery, and I loved it. I loved it. I eat it up. But that is going to be the end of it today, okay, guys? So if you enjoyed this one, please let me know in the comment section below. I literally read all your guys' comments, and I love it. I also think I reply to pretty much most of all of them. So yeah, do that too, of course. But anyways, guys, I hope you found this video educational. If you did not, I at least hope you found it entertaining, because that is amazing and so important too. And I hope you have a great day and an even better life. And yeah, that is it. I will see y'all in the next video. Have a good one, ladies and G-words. Bye.